Zack Snyder's latest film Rebel Moon is set to release on Netflix in December 2023, offering film fans a new science fiction franchise. Rebel Moon is a project that's been in development with Snyder attached since 2012, and after a long road to find its way to Netflix, the film finally began shooting in April 2022. This is Snyder's second major project for Netflix, a partnership that seems to have been a perfect fit for both parties. In 2021, Netflix released Snyder's Army of the Dead, another film that seems to have spawned a fictional universe, with a sequel on the way. But what is the new epic science fiction about, and is it actually related to Star Wars? Let's find out. Rebel Moon's story follows Korra, a mysterious young woman who recruits warriors from neighboring planets to rebel against a tyrannical empire known as the Mother World. The film will take place on the moon of Velt, a peaceful colony under the threat of the Imperium. The moon of Velt will be just the latest stop for Regent Balissaris, the film's warlord antagonist on his ruthless conquest of a vast galaxy. The film is set to be epic in scale with fantastical creatures, lightsaber-like swordplay, battles in space, unique alien beings, and intricate mythologies. The story is highly inspired by the works of Akira Kurosawa and the Japanese jidaigeki film genre, most notably Seven Samurai, which follows a similar storyline of a samurai recruiting allies to protect a village from a threatening force. Rebel Moon also takes great inspiration from science fiction epics like Dune and Star Wars, with the addition of the director's own mature tastes and violent action-packed filmmaking. While Rebel Moon takes great inspiration from Star Wars, Zack Snyder's film is its own original story with no connection to the George Lucas world. Snyder's original concept for the film was to be a Star Wars project, but he was turned off realizing it would have been difficult to get a Star Wars film off the ground, with no pre-existing characters and an R rating. However, Snyder has found far more creative freedom with Netflix, which allowed him to tell his story with his desired style and rating. Rebel Moon will release with both a PG-13 cut and an R-rated extended version. The most notable Star Wars comparison so far seen in trailers and promotional images has been the lightsaber-like swords that certain characters wield. These swords certainly move with different properties than lightsabers, but carry a similar feel of power and elegance. These blades have actually been praised for displaying a level of originality in Rebel Moon that modern Star Wars films have lacked. The sword combat will very likely take heavy inspiration from Japanese samurai films, with Duna Bay's character Nemesis being the main wielder. Rebel Moon will release in two parts, with the first releasing in December 2023, and Part 2 following shortly after on April 19, 2024. While fans of the Snyder Cut may be used to the director's epic-length films, both Rebel Moon parts will actually come in under 2 hours. The original script for Rebel Moon was set to be 172 pages, which would likely work out to be over 3 hours long. However, Netflix's chairperson Scott Stuber was worried about the idea, noting that movies under 2 hours tend to perform better. Although Zack Snyder insisted on keeping the length, but offered to split it into 2 films. Snyder has described Rebel Moon as a character-driven story, about how people can change and find redemption. However, these feelings would have been lost if the film were to be single 2-hour project, so he worked out the idea for 2 films and 2 releases. For dedicated Snyder fans, of which there are many, the director has shared that there will be more explicit hard-edged cuts of the film that will release later on. So guys, that's it. What are your thoughts on Rebel Moon story? Please tell me in comments, and if you like this video, please like, and also don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.